welcome back to the Craft Castle. My name is Ashley, and are you looking to turn pictures like this into things like this? I took my daughter's graduation pictures and turned them into individual silhouettes with the 2024 graduation cutout. These right here, we're going to be able to take to her graduation and cheer her on. I can tell you right now that this project right here is actually very easy to do. I'm going to show you two ways that we are going to remove the background on any picture that we have and make them into really cute works of art just like this. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. So today I'm going to be showing you two ways that we are going to remove backgrounds from our pictures. That being said, before we get started, what I would like to note here is that you need your photos edited before you go forward. We are not going to be doing any photo editing at this point. So if you need to do any filtering or color edits or anything like that, make sure you've already done that before continuing with the rest of this project. That being said, I personally love using my computer with Cricut Design Space, so I would suggest that you also use your computer and just send over any pictures that you're going to be using over to your computer. So the first way that you can remove the background is obviously just going into Cricut Design Space. What you would want to do is press Upload and Upload Image. Then what you want to do is find the picture that you're wanting to use in Cricut Design Space. And we are going to drag and drop it into Cricut Design Space. The picture that you're using is going to pop up. Then all you want to do is press Complex and then Continue. Okay, at this point you can do one or two things. You could either just come over here and press Remove Background. Then the Cricut is going to start just doing its thinking, removing the background. And our background is automatically removed from our picture. The other thing too that you could do if you wanted to is if we went back, you could go into this erase button and then you can make your little circle bigger and you can erase things that you do not want. Now, this is definitely going to be more time consuming. I am just going to press that remove background button again to make it easy for us. And then all I'm going to do is press apply and continue. You want to save this over as a print then cut image. And you can rename it if you want to, and then just press upload. So I can tell you right now that uploading our pictures and removing the background all within Cricut Design Space is not my most favorite method to doing these types of projects. The reason for that is depending on how large your pictures are file size wise, it could take your Cricut a really long time to remove the background, and sometimes it actually won't even remove the background because it's too large. The other thing too is that sometimes if the background is a little bit too busy, the Cricut may remove the background, but then you're left with these like really jagged lines and it does not end up being good cuts for your Cricut. So I actually never even use that function within Cricut Design Space. Now, let me show you my go-to method for this. All right, what you want to do now is open up your internet browser, and then you are going to put in the search field remove.bg and press return. This right here is my go-to website to remove any background for any picture, and it is 100% free. So doing the same thing we did within Cricut Design Space, you want to find the picture that we're going to be using, drag and drop it into the Remove Background website. This website is going to automatically remove the background of any picture that you're using. Now, if you find that it did not remove all the background or it removed too much, what you could do is press this Erase and Restore button. And then you could restore certain areas that you would like to restore or remove. That being said, I very, very, very rarely ever have to use this this feature because it is so intelligent. It automatically removes everything with ease. All right, let's talk about that download and download HD button right there. So if you want to do the download HD, what you're going to have to do is sign up for an account and they're going to charge you, making it not free. Now, I personally only ever use the download button. Yes, the pixels are going to be smaller, but at least it's free. That being said, I want you to know the pictures that I'm using for my daughter's graduation was taken just on an iPhone. And then this right here was printed 15 inches large. This is a fairly large print then cut. So you can see that while the quality is not 100% perfect, this is a fairly large print then cut. And also this was taken on an iPhone. So you're not going to get photography quality when using an iPhone anyhow. I personally am okay with it looking the way that it looks with the pixels, the way that it is going to save. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this print then cut at all. However, if you decide that you want to upgrade to the HD, you can. Just know that it is going to cost you some money. So if you like the way that your cutout looks, all you need to do is press download. It's going to go into your downloads folder. Then what you want to do is go into Cricut Design Space and you would want to click upload and upload image again. Find that new removed background downloaded photo. Drag and drop it into Cricut Design Space. You're going to hit complex and then continue. And because we've already removed the background, all you need to do is press apply and continue. You can see that now Cricut Design Space is running a lot faster than it was when we initially had that full photo. You want to click the print then cut image, rename it if you want, and press upload. Now, at this point in time, whether or not you've chosen to stay all within Cricut Design Space or use the remove background website, you just want to find your uploaded picture and press add to canvas. Now we can make this as large or as small as you want it. Now at this point, I'm sure you're questioning how in the world did I get a 15-inch cutout within Cricut Design Space? If you have a printer that prints 11 by 17 sheets of paper, all you need to do is come up here to what would be your name and you would click on settings. Then what you want to do is go into load type. And do you see this print then cut page size that's right here? You're going to want to click on this and you can change it from standard letter size to go all the way up to a tabloid, which is 11 by 17. Then you would just press done. At this point in time, you're going to notice that my cutout is going to be way too big because I have this red little exclamation mark. If we click on that, what you can do is you can either have Cricut auto resize this, or you could resize your cutout to fit the needs of Cricut Design Space. So for the length of this picture, I can go up to almost 16 inches. So I'm just going to press that auto resize button. It's going to resize everything, the length and the width, proportionately, so I'm not going to have any distortion. Now, I can tell you that on most print then cuts that I do upload into Cricut Design Space, I do get this little warning note, and this just says that it's a low resolution. But remember, I already showed you my daughter's graduation pictures, and they ended up looking amazing. So I don't really pay much attention to the low resolution. Now, if you wanted to do just a large print then cut like this, all you would need to do is press make, and all you would need to do is send this to the printer and do a standard print then cut like you would generally do with any other print then cut that you've done previously. Now, I do have to tell you that removing backgrounds on pictures is something that I have been doing for years, and I absolutely love doing it. I love doing it so much that I've filled my Etsy store with all these types of items, and I was selling so many of them that my items were even featured on the Today Show. Yeah. Hoda and Jenna were holding my items. It was seriously the coolest thing ever. All right, I need to know what you plan on using the remove background feature for your projects. Let me know in the comments of this video, and I'll see you later.